Hey guys! Welcome back to Let's Play Grandia 2. Last time we encountered the Claw of Valmar, and he's got a pretty good strategy going forward here. So he's going to use Fiora, which is going to put move block on all my characters. Well, in this case, Rowan. He's got Thunderbolt, which can inflict paralysis on any character it hits in an arc. In this case, focusing on Merrick. And he's going to use Gravity to try and pull them together. Unfortunately, Gravity's going to go off after he does those two attacks, so it's not really the best strategy, but at least he's trying. So, first things first, we need to start doing damage to this guy. He is strong against ice. Let's use Sleep on them.
Nighty-night!
Yeah, it's time to go to sleep. I think at least the claws are susceptible to sleep in this fight, so it's a very effective way of, or at least one of them is. I don't know if the other one is. I had killed it by the time I used sleep before. So, Fiora, we do not want that to get off. That's why Merrick is protected against it. I went over my setup in the last episode there. Basically, you want to keep your characters sitting by, able to cancel attacks at pretty much any point in time. I don't want you to use Gravity, so I'm going to use cancel on you as
Golden
well.
Hammer! Crash!
It's not the worst thing in the world, but it's not the best either. Now, unfortunately, he got Ice Bullet off. I'm not as worried about Ice Bullet. Avenging Claw, a little bit worried about that. This is his special attack. And this one has its own animation. Now, I haven't learned any of the other ones for Millennia yet, but every time we fought one of the pieces of Valmar, they had the ability to use one of these animated attacks. Those are also the ones that Millennia learned. So we'll be able to learn Avenging Claw for ourselves, though I think they changed its name to Grudging Claw for some reason. But yeah, we'll be able to get it. We just don't obviously have it yet. Assuming we beat this boss fight, of course. Okay, so Rowan, what are we going to do with you? You could try and use Craze. It hasn't really worked in my case. You can use Fiora, which will be useful against this guy, though I don't know if it's useful on the other arm as well. Everybody's standing by, so I'm not particularly worried about that. Did I want to use an item on you? I don't think I do, at least not with you. So yeah, don't use anything that's, you know, weak, like any ice elemental attacks or like lesser powerful attacks. You want to go kind of full out with lots of damage, which in this case is explosion type damage. And in your case, I want to go for Fallen Wings, because that does lots of damage. And you can take a crack at using Shush on these guys. His is only at level 3, so I don't know how much it will work, but perfect. I at least got one of them, so that makes me happy. Fallen Wings, I find, is the more effective of the Valmar attacks, as I guess they could be referred to. You start off with it. It's get quite a few points into it early for somewhat cheap, and it hits all enemies. Pretty much all the other ones don't hit all enemies. So yeah, and look at all that damage. That's nuts. Crazy amount of damage. And yeah, we can use that with you. Now, Gravity, standing by, Healer. So yeah, the claws can heal the main body, so you probably want to be prepared for that. So I'm going to do a little bit of IP damage to you. And what else can I do to bring you back? I think I'm going to go with Boom. I don't want him to get that heal off, but I want... Actually, you know what? I'm going to go for the Golden Hammer, because I really don't want you to get that off.
Golden Hammer!
Even though it won't cancel, it'll move it back. And unfortunately, it didn't do nearly enough IP damage. So that's unfortunate. I was hoping to get somebody up there fast enough to deal with that, but that's not going to happen. It's going to use Gravity, which is kind of annoying, but I have... actually, I don't have a way around that yet. Soon. Soon. And he's going to get the heal off, which is unfortunate. I think that does, what, 1,000? 2,000? Bullshit. You're going to use Ice Bullet. let's protect against that. But first, let's do an all healer since we're a little on the weaker side here. And then we'll cut that out.
Tensei can slash!
And you... Unfortunately, I don't have enough to do that again. That's kind of unfortunate. Let's go for the zap. I haven't actually tried zap on you. I can't remember if it does damage or not.
There you go, all better.
Anyway, all healed up. Nothing left to worry about. Or mostly healed up anyway.
Deep fried goodness!
Deep fried chocobo. I mean, different game, sorry. I always love that image that was floating around online. I guess one of the arms is strong against lightning. Go figure. It's hard to keep track of who's weak to what. Here's Avenging Claw again. Glad I healed. But I remember seeing that image floating around the internet. It was Kentucky Fried Chocobo. Someone photoshopped the image in. I always just got a kick out of that. Crush. Pretty gruesome. Pretty gruesome. And there's the ice attack.
Stop it!
And healer again, game? Are you kidding me? Alright. You're starting to bug me. So let's boom you. See, Snooze, yeah. Let's boom you.
Titanic blast!
I'm going to try to use Shush one more time. So we took out one of the arms. Again, just like with all pieces of Valmar, kill the claw, kill the rest of the fight. Let's see here. Beast King Blast. Yeah, we'll target you.
Beast-Fang Cut!
Or Beast King Blast, no, Beast-Fang Cut. We'll do that there. And you. So I don't want to use lightning, so I guess we can use Burnflame. That'll act quickly.
Hey! Check this out!
Yeah, having Instacast is for 10-second slash and stuff like that is probably a rather effective strategy. So you're going to use Tail Pierce here. So I'm going to do that.
Tensei can slash!
Is that enough damage? So how much do you have? It is enough. So I won't be able to deal with both of them, but I can use Boom and I can deal with most of them. Now, the other thing I could have done in this fight, and probably should have, is just used an SP healing item on Millennia, and then having her reuse her ability. I'm sure you are. You just got stabbed with a poisonous tail. Well, I would presume it's poisonous anyway. Yeah, we can start spamming canceling attacks at this point. That's probably your best bet. Now, one thing that you may want to do in boss fights that I haven't really been showing off, and since this fight really isn't going all that well, I will try it here. You'll use Defend, which will shoot somebody up. In this case, Rowan already got that far, and he's fast, but if not, you can use the Defend command just to shoot somebody up and kind of stagger where your characters are coming off, so you don't spend most of your time doing attacks that hit the enemy and then letting them get their attacks off because your timing on the IP gauge isn't very good. In this case, Ryudo would have been in good time, but Rowan's super fast. Infernal Sigh, I can't remember what that does, but let's not figure it out.
Golden Hammer! Crash!
But yeah, they can use Fiora so move block protection is good. The Thunderbolt uses paralysis. Okay, he just kind of sat there for a minute. Let's not show off this.
Tensei can slash!
But yeah, if you time things right, like I'm a little better set up now, so we can just keep spamming things like Arrow Shot.
This may sting a little.
And I should be able to finish this guy off with one more attack.
Golden Hammer!
And that's about it. A little longer of a boss fight than I would have liked, but we get a skill book from it, so I shouldn't complain too much. But yeah, you can use Snooze to put the right one to sleep. You can use Fiora to inflict move block on the right one. The left one is susceptible to magic block and just probably do more damage than I did. I would heal Millennia's SP next time if I did the fight again, and I would have her use her attack. Oh, I can't remember the name of it off the top of my head, but I would have her use that twice in the fight because it does almost 3,000 damage. You can take the enemy down a lot faster that way. And we get a skill book, which from what I recall isn't all that good. And we get mana insignia, which is very good, and we'll be using that for the rest of the game. It's that damn good. Just like the warp shoes that we got last time. Those we'll be using till the end of the game too. No. She's an automata. Oh, so they were created, just pay attention to this for a sec. Soldiers created to fight in the battle of good and evil. That's what they were created for. So presumably that's what this factory was created for. Just keep that in your mind for 5 minutes or so. The Claws of Valmar must have been controlled by another piece of Valmar nearby. We are indeed close to our quarry. Malphus is undoubtedly afoot. Again, that turn. A factory to create mindless dolls for battle. Well, that's something I wouldn't want anyone else to find out about either. It's interesting that he actually uses his attack animation for this, and the dialogue goes automatically here. Well, that one line did anyway. Just so that he doesn't sit there and spam attacking the console forever. But of course he attacks it and it's going to blow up, so we got to run away. How come every area we go to is going to disappear? By the way, I should have mentioned this before, but this is a one-time only dungeon, so make absolutely sure you get those warp shoes. If you don't get them now, we can't come back here. What are you up to over there, Merrick? A respect for all living things, it seems. Merrick, I love your character. Such a caring soul. I believe this is...
what are you going to do with her?
Voice actor.
She too is a victim of Valmar.
She really does look like a doll.
Hey, she moved.
The light is so bright.
She speaks.
There is no more danger. There's nothing left to bind you.
What should I do?
I no longer sense the will to fight.
Don't worry, she is just a puppet. Without commands, she can do nothing. I too was a puppet, bound by the commands of tradition, without ever questioning them. Just what had I been doing?
Rowan, there's no time to lament. We have to figure out the cause of this catastrophe.
Nice
You're
vocabulary
right.
there.
I must
Rito.
question Father about why he built such a ridiculous factory.
Exactly. Come on, let's go, Merrick.
Okay, they just said that the dolls were created for the Battle of Good and Evil a long-ass time ago.
Please.
How did
give
his
me
father create it?
Commands.
I think it's just a
You are now free.
translation
From now on,
error.
you can do whatever you want.
Now, the other kind of inconsistency here is every other being who's been possessed by
Free.
Valmar
I do not understand. Free.
and had their soul absorbed by Millennia's absorption, whatever she does, In this case, I guess it kind of makes sense. She's an automata, or an automaton. She's something that didn't have a soul to begin with. She's an artificially created electronic machine. So I guess that would make sense. But anyway, I would heal and I would make a backup save file here. There's a specific reason why you want to make sure you save there, other than the fact that we've just been through a long boss fight. And as a guard, you're not there to do something about that? That's possible. And no one's protecting the king. They just, someone enters his chamber, it's like, well, he's got it covered. We saw the king. He looks like an old man. Well, looks like he's not here. You cannot. And then somebody fell down. Kind of odd that we got that little mini cutscene there. But anyway, I guess this is the audience chamber, is that what they call it?
Demon Man Memphis, I finally found you.
Wait, Marek! Melphis? Brother, is that really you? Just what's going on here?
How nostalgic. The long-lost brothers meet at last. What's wrong? Looking for someone to hold your hand? Miss your older brother? Or were you looking for him?
Father!
Whoa.
It's no use. By now he's fully under Valmar's control.
Demon Man Memphis, how I've waited for this day. Prepare to die!
To those in my way, I grant a fabulous death. Come, receive my cold blade!
I love Melphis' voice actor. He sounds completely insane. And it's a lot of fun anytime he says anything. He just has like a calm, steady confidence to his voice that very few people could probably match. Anyway, the sword, the regenerator, and Melphis himself, who's going to use some Demon Horde slash. Okay. Oh, right. Never mind. Let's just have you guard for the moment. And then here, we'll use Tensei Ken Slash to get rid of that.
Tensei Ken Slash!
No cancel. 0 damage.
This is why you are no good.
Wait a minute now. I did 0 damage. Let's try a Burnflame.
Off to the crematorium.
Yeah, it's one of those fights. Basically, start guarding. Demon Horde slash.
Ouch!
Ouch! That hurt badly. Rowan, I probably shouldn't have done something that I did, but I am going to use Scroll of All Heal with both of you, because I probably need it.
Here you go.
Yeah, probably needed both.
Here
Basically,
you go.
this fight is set up so that you cannot win, obviously. So you need to survive long enough for that. Perfect. That was fast. I'll attack you. It didn't work. Sure, why not?
This is why you are no good.
Yeah, he continues to... He has the 2 extra parts that can do some interesting stuff. I'm going to guard with you.
This is my ultimate attack. The Wailing Sword.
I don't know why it's so quiet, his voice in battle for some reason. Maybe it's listed as a status effect instead of a voice, and that's why it's so quiet, but it's kind of weird. Oh, hello.
You foolish automata.
Automata!
My brother, why do you oppose me? Why do you not simply lay down and die? What is left for you now? Do you still believe those stupid pipe dreams?
Pipe dreams? But you're my brother! How could you crush my dreams and everyone's ideals?
Despair itself is the only true joy. Anything you do is completely useless. Everything is pure fantasy. Fools. I once felt the same. Before my rebirth.
You are no longer my brother.
Our hopes and dreams were cursed from the start. Let me show you. Yes, at that star-crossed place back home.
Sounds like an invitation.
How could that be Melphis?
Damn, he got away with the horns. Well, at least I snagged the claws from him.
Master, are you all right?
Oh, there you are. You saved me. I must thank you.
What should I do?
You yourself must decide what to do. With your powers, you can live well. It is up to you.
And the king seems hopelessly broken, though not dead. How long must we wear that burden? Why must we be the people of darkness? Well, we're going to have to wait and figure that out next time, because this leads into a long string of cutscenes, and this is probably the best place to stop it, just before we go and we actually make a change and things start to get pretty interesting. But anyway, that's all for this one, and I'll see you guys next time.